When you look at the names that define greatness in boxing, among so many who made history, one name stands out: Terence "Bud" Crawford, one of the greatest of his generation. After the story we began in Part 1, now in Part 2, we dive deeper into the fights, the challenges, and the moments that truly shaped his legacy. Without further ado, here's Part 2 of the story of Terence "Bud" Crawford.
Do you think Terence Crawford can beat Canelo Alvarez?
Crawford is fighting his fight, and he has neutralized Canelo's offense.
I don't think we've seen anything like Terence Crawford. I've never seen anybody that has everything. Good speed, power, timing, the way he finishes guys, the way he breaks down guys. He's one of the smartest guys that I've ever seen in the ring.
Terence Crawford got something inside him, a meanness inside him. In that way, he reminded me kind of Pernell Whitaker. He had that thing, that bully in him, that dog in him, that thing where when the going gets rough, he bites down and he wants it more.
All the people in the stands that booed me, they gonna cry when they go home.
That's facts. Bud definitely do have that dog in him. I can see it. The world seen it. You know what I'm saying? I seen it in that Errol Spence fight. And I mean, well, he didn't really show dog in that fight, but I noticed it. And that became one of the moments where I started looking at Terence Crawford like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna keep it real. My house was split between Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. And Terence Crawford ended up winning, but that sparked a lot because of how easy it looked. You know what I'm saying? So it was making people look at shit like, is it either Errol Spence isn't as good as motherfuckers say he is, as Terence Crawford is way better than motherfuckers making it seem. And turns out Terence Crawford is way better than motherfuckers was making it seem. You know what I'm saying?
Super middleweight champion of the world, Terence "Bud" Crawford.
We witness true greatness when a fighter makes the best in the world look ordinary. And that's exactly what Terence Crawford did to Canelo, stepping into his division, into his house, and leaving no doubt behind.
What? I told you, man!
Now y'all really see who Terence Crawford is. And see he's got heart, will, and determination, and he gonna get the job done.
He have everything. He deserves all the credit.
Somebody tell me, what can you say now? What can you say? Any words? I bet you did.
But you didn't really think we were going to rush through the most important fight of his career. Before we dive deep into the night Terence Crawford faced Canelo Alvarez, we need to go back. Back to the moment where we last left him, already crowned as the undisputed champion, after dismantling Julius Indongo, and after proving once again that he was simply levels above the rest. From there, Crawford moved up in weight, leaving behind the 140-pound division.
That's what I like to see, man. Hey, that's what I need. That's what I like to see.
In search of a new title at 147. And just like before, he quickly cleared the path, taking down world-class fighters, one after another. It all led to what would become one of his biggest challenges, up to that point, when he finally faced Errol Spence Jr. A clash that would not only decide an undisputed champion, but also determine who truly was the king of the welterweight division.
What's up, everybody?
And for Crawford, this fight meant even more. Because for years, critics claimed that he hadn't faced real competition. But the truth is, Crawford's greatness was so high that he made world-class opponents look ordinary.
That's what it is. That's what it is. People were saying he didn't fight Comp, but he just made Comp look like cake. You get what I'm saying? So that's why people were saying that. It's understandable, but at the same time, that's basically just giving more credit to, you know what I'm saying? That's giving more credit to Terence Crawford without even saying it. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody else been saying, since I moved to 147, I ain't fought nobody. Every last one of them stump a mud hole in their ass and he gonna be next. Watch.
When you were with Top Rank, there were many years they would list top welterweight, and you weren't even on there a lot of the time, and a lot of fans would get upset about that. Do you feel like now when you look back, the people who overlooked you for so long now, you're at the top of the heap and there's no doubt?
I've been telling each and every one of y'all for years. A lot of y'all over here looking sad. I get to say I told y'all because I've been asking for these fights for years, and y'all been saying, oh, he's too small. He's going to get this. He's going to get broken. And each and every time that I step up, I proved y'all wrong. Write some great stories about Terence Crawford. Don't hate on him. Don't say nothing negative. Just give me my props.
Terence Crawford is the best pound-for-pound fighter in boxing. There's nothing else to say.
He is the best boxer on the planet.
Hey, man, let's see some fucking fights in this shit, man. Let's see some fucking fights, bro. I'm about to skip to some fights, y'all. My bad, because there's just too much motivation. I'm trying to see some fucking skull crushing. You get what I'm saying? Fuck all that motivation.
His mindset is of a warrior, is of a champion. He know what he...
Terence Crawford has to turn up, or else he's going to lose the fight. He's going to get pummeled, or he lose on the scorecard.
A 50-50 fight is going to be a chess match for both guys. It's going to be a power contest for both guys.
I go with Spence. I think he fights like a Mexican, you know, like he breaks you down with body shots. He's tough.
Everybody in the world wants to see them fight. Do you believe it will be an explosive fight?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So when I stop him, y'all gonna say he was too weak.
On my life.
And he stayed at 147.
You would not stop
too long.
me. You would not stop me. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a way better fighter than Terence Crawford. Who has he fought? A lot of stuff is smoke and mirrors. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors with him, and that's how it is with Terence Crawford. I'm A-side. I'm A-side. Like I said, Terence Crawford got to come across the street. He doesn't beat anybody, bro. You can't name somebody. Anybody you name, I can argue with that statement every time. Smoke and mirrors, like I said. All the time, smoke and mirrors.
Damn, and then it's like, bruh, Terence Crawford, his fucking power is there, though. That's what motherfuckers don't be understanding for real. That power is there. And I was watching another video, and when Canelo was like, Bud Crawford way better than Floyd Mayweather, motherfucker was saying that Canelo was saying that was because Canelo had on went to sleep. And he felt it. He know he was about to go to sleep. Motherfucker said if there was one more round in that fight, Canelo would have went to sleep. And I can't do nothing but agree with it. You get what I'm saying? Canelo was stumbling in the 12th. Well, was that the 11th? 11th to the 12th. He was stumbling over his own feet. His equilibrium was off. So, damn, bro, that power is there, bro. That power is there.
What was expected to be a 50-50 fight, a true chess match between Crawford and Spence. But once the bell rang, Crawford took control. He didn't just outbox Spence, he dismantled him, piece by piece. What was supposed to be close became domination, and the world was left in shock.
But right now, ain't nobody touching Terence right now. Now you can say, I'm the man because I beat the man, so now you got that pound-for-pound belt, you keep that, you wear it well, you deserve it. You waited a long time for that day.
Unbelievable. The way he controlled every moment of the fight, man. It's a master class.
And what Crawford was able to do to him was...
I'm not gonna lie. After I watched that fight, Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, and we could go back into my messages and look at it, but I was about to put fucking $3,000 on Terence Crawford. But I put 6. Safer route. But I mean, I still made 600. So it's like, you feel me? Win is a win. But just know that me and my brothers was in the fucking group chat deciding on if we had Terence Crawford get a knockdown or not. Type time we was on type of we knew Terence Crawford was going to win. Shit, we was on. We was like, is Terence Crawford going to get a knockdown? You know what I'm saying? Like, should I put 100 on this? We was about to put 100 on Terence Crawford to get a knockdown and then win by unanimous decision. Which didn't happen, but shit, it was worth putting money on. I didn't do it, but it would have been worth putting money on.
The way he would step around, catch him with hook, I was like, oh my God, this is the first time that I really like appreciated just how masterful Crawford was. I think in the past,
he knew what he was going to do. He visualized the fight. He saw the whole fight before it ever took place. That's what the special ones do.
I can't believe what I just watched, guys. Did I just watch Terence Crawford dominate like that? Did you just watch Terence Crawford dominate like that? Regardless of who you thought was going to win this fight, did you ever expect it to wind up this one-sided?
In the end, the world gave Terence Crawford full credit for his victory, proving himself vastly superior to Errol Spence. That night...
Tough. I gotta think about it. In fucking 50 years, this shit is going to be talked about. This fight is going to be fucking remembered. You get what I'm saying? Canelo versus Terence Crawford. That shit gonna go down in the books. 50 years later, they gonna have documentaries about that shit. That's crazy to think about, but it's true. That's crazy. That shit ain't about TKO too. That's fucking crazy. Bro, this Madrimov fight was more competitive than the Canelo fight. I'm gonna keep it real, y'all. It was. Say I'm lying. The Madrimov fight was way more competitive than the fucking Canelo fight.
A moment to...
Yeah. I got Madrimov beating Canelo. I got Madrimov beating Canelo. It's crazy because I didn't even think about that shit until I'm watching this video now, bro. Madrimov gave Bud way harder of a time than Canelo did. Way harder of a time. Canelo didn't even give Bud a hard time. Canelo was in that bitch dancing, knowing he was about to get 150 mil, so he started doing the cha-cha and shit. You get what I'm saying? No cap.
So it's allowed. You're a bum, and obviously that's not the case.
Based on how Crawford looked at 54, do you think talk of him facing Canelo should stop?
That's ridiculous. That's why we have weight classes. Size does matter. We get those moments in history where size didn't matter, but that's why it's history. I think he got a lot of fish to fry underneath where he's comfortable.
Felt like.
So if Tank knocked Jake Paul out, then what? I forgot this guy's fucking name. But what he said is irrelevant. If Tank knocks Jake Paul out, then what he's talking about is irrelevant.
It was a good fight. I feel like this was a fight where if you appreciate the art of boxing, you know how to appreciate this fight.
What unfolded was a close, tactical fight. A true chess match where neither man gave an inch. And while Crawford had his moments, many felt he didn't look as spectacular at 154. Questions immediately began to rise. If he struggled here, how would he handle moving 2 weight classes up to face Canelo? But Crawford wasn't backing down. He kept knocking on the door, making sure the phone kept ringing until the fight with Canelo became inevitable.
Tell him we going for Canelo next. Yes. Let's go. Canelo, come on.
Going up and becoming undisputed against Canelo. Woo. If that fight was ever to happen, come on, man. Y'all better leave me alone.
What seemed like a wild, almost impossible dream.
I'm pissed though, bro. Y'all keep talking about a $10 million purse. That has to be cap or something. No way, Bud just beat Canelo, won all these belts, 3 times undisputed. Canelo wins 150 mil for losing. Bud wins 10 for winning. For winning in history, though. It's losing me.
Began to take shape. Crawford made the bold decision to move up 2 weight divisions to challenge the undisputed king at 168 pounds, Canelo Alvarez. Many thought it was a reckless idea, a fighter chasing a fantasy that could never come true.
you think Terence Crawford has a chance to beat Canelo Alvarez? And Larry said, Jim, did Ray Leonard get an official decision victory over Marvelous Marvin Hagler? And I said, yes, he did. He said, well, if Ray Leonard could beat Marvelous Marvin Hagler, then Terence Crawford can beat Canelo Alvarez.
I would still favor Alvarez. I still favor Canelo. I do think he'd have to pick it up. But the guy who fought Charlo, I think he'd get the job done. Because I think, yes, I do.
I just feel there's respected weight classes for a reason. You saw Canelo when he moved up to 175 when he fought Bivol. You saw what happened there. Crawford is one of the best fighters ever. He could fight in any generation in his respective weight class. I feel Canelo's going to be too much.
Who you got, Canelo Crawford?
Got Canelo. I heard the punches that he hit Charlo with. And
you was back further than me.
Yeah, I don't know if Crawford can absorb those punches.
Years before, Crawford himself had admitted that a fight with Canelo might never happen. The jump in weight division seemed too big, the challenge too great. Everyone called it impossible. Yet here he was, defying the odds, stepping into the ring against the undisputed 168-pound champion. What once seemed like a distant dream, a never-going-to-happen fight, had become a reality.
You know, Canelo's a tremendous talent. Now, I'll never think me and Canelo will fight. He's 168, 175. You know, I'm just 147, so I'll never see that fight ever really happen.
Man, I need that fucking Devin Haney fight to hurry up and happen. No cap. I need that Devin Haney fight to happen.
Let me tell you why boxing might be entering a golden age right now. And this super fight, which is the biggest fight in a decade.
Who's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world? These are two of them, the last two. And they're gonna fight. This fight is a perfect story.
You know, all the greats do things that people think that's impossible. I have the confidence, the skills. I got all the tools to beat Canelo.
Turkey, you need to put a small ring.
The only running that I'm gonna be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that.
From the opening bell, Crawford was always one step ahead. He dictated the pace, forcing the fight into his rhythm, even though Canelo came out early, showing his trademark power.
Crawford is fighting his fight, and he has neutralized Canelo's offense.
Crawford didn't shy away. When it was time to trade, he traded. But whenever Canelo tried to unleash combinations, Crawford was already gone, slipping, countering, and controlling the space.
But was always one step ahead. When he needed to box, he outboxed Canelo. And when he needed to dig in there and exchange punches, he was successful in achieving that.
As the rounds went by, it became clearer. Crawford wasn't just surviving, he was dictating. He imposed his style, his timing, and his rhythm on the undisputed king at 168. And by the time the championship rounds arrived, the narrative...
This is what I love to see, bruh. Black excellence. This is what I love to see, man. A lot of people gonna hate me for saying that. This is what I love to see, man. Black excellence. You know what I'm saying? A lot of blacks, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of blacks are just fucking brainwashed, fucked up. A lot of blacks. They don't understand shit. So to see black people actually strive and succeed, but that's one of the best things you can ever see, bro. Because the odds are literally against us. Literally. All of the odds is against us. All of them. You know what I'm saying? You can't name nothing that's in our favor. Even if a motherfucker is more talented than somebody else of an opposite race. It's like they have a better opportunity. Even growing up, even playing sports, bro. Like just putting some of these kids on a better team than a lot of people that's better than them gives them more recognition than them. More recognition than, you know what I'm saying, they deserve. One whole time there's this kid right here busting his ass. He goes to the shitty ass school in the fucking hood. He's dropping points crazy. But he just not getting the recognition he deserves. Meanwhile, there's this kid going to a fucking private school. You know what I'm saying? Which nothing is wrong. I mean, I clap for their parents. Their parents did the right thing. But at the same time, that kid that's at that private school is not as good as this fucking kid at this public school. That's busting his ass 10 times harder than him. Not knowing where he's going to be at next year. You get what I'm saying? That's why I love to see black excellence.
It flipped. The fighter once seen as too small, the one chasing an impossible dream, now looked like the stronger man. He closed the show as the aggressor, proving not only his greatness, but that even in Canelo's own house, Crawford could dominate.
Mayweather was pretty talented. Mayweather moved up many weight classes. Mayweather didn't do this. Pacquiao didn't do this. This is beyond extraordinary.
It is out of this world what Terence Crawford just did. And he needs all the flowers in the world, he needs all the praise in the world, and I don't think you're wrong, mate, by saying he's the pound for pound number one.
An amazing performance by Terence Crawford. It was about Bud Crawford. It was about what he accomplished tonight, and it was about, you know, becoming the first undisputed world champion in the 4-belt era in 3 different weight classes.
Can you believe it? How good is Bud Crawford? He is unbelievable.
Terence Crawford is the best pound-for-pound fighter in boxing. There's nothing else to say.
Each and every one of y'all for years. A lot of y'all over here looking sad. I get to say I told y'all because I've been asking for these fights for years. And y'all been saying, oh, he's too small. He's going to get this. He's going to get broken. And each and every time that I step up, I proved y'all wrong. Write some great stories about Terence Crawford. Don't hate on him. Don't say nothing negative. Just give me my props.
Respectable.